So, as we usher in the new year, I'd like for us to focus on a new trajectory, and this is the one of self love. I know we don't talk about this a lot. We like to focus on relationships, with other people, but self love is the premier love. Self love is the highest ideal in terms of romantic relationships and love relationships. Self love is the highest ideal, highest state that you can aspire to be in, because if you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody else. You cannot love your kids, you cannot fully love your mom, your parents, you cannot love your partner. It's an impossibility. So self-love is the highest state that you want to reach. And I know we've not been raised in societies where this is pushed. What is pushed is to be in another relationship, to be in a relationship with a man or be in a relationship with a woman. And when we are raised, as we are raised in societies like this, no wonder why people push themselves and force themselves to be in relationships that they don't, first of all, they don't understand why they want to be in a relationship. They just think that they have to be in a relationship, and this is also why a lot of women are in relationships that they don't really want to be in. They're just there just to say that they're in a that's just to say that they're in a relationship. And this is the reason why, because self-love is not pushed, and there's a reason behind that, but I'm not going to go into that. But what I want to push and what I want to teach women is to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody. I don't care what people say. It's an impossibility. If you're always like criticizing yourself, you're always talking down on yourself, there's no way you can even trust your partner to say to you, I love you. Because when your partner says I love you, you're gonna be suspicious, because you always talk down on yourself. So you're gonna be suspicious. You're gonna think that he's like playing with you, toying with you. If you don't like the way you look just as you are right now, your partner tells you, you look beautiful, darling. You're gonna be suspicious. You're gonna think he's toying with you, because you haven't been able to give that to yourself. So and even with your kids, lots of women I see, we take pride in sacrificing for our kids, but you shouldn't sacrifice for your kids. You should strive to push them to be the best that they should be, but you should not sacrifice for your kids, because when you sacrifice for your kids, you are teaching your kids to sacrifice themselves for other people. And I'm going to explain a little bit more in the next video, because this video is about to end. So yeah, I'm going to talk about this more.